Fingers crossed on this one. Simbizi. Testing 1 2. Testing. Make sure my sound's coming through good. Okay. Alright, I knock on wood, but I think I fixed it. How's it looking, Doze? Hopefully it's coming through smooth. Okay, cool. We don't gotta watch the whole opening. I know we've seen it a bunch of times. I just wanted to make sure it was coming through okay. Alright. Back to what I was saying earlier though. I think I might make a video of like the top 5 palaces. Or no, I was saying that I don't think I could make a top 5 palaces video just cause like in Persona 5 base, what is there? There's Kamoshida, that's 1. I'm having a brain fart right now. Madarame, that's 2. Then this guy, Kaneshiro. Then after Kaneshiro is the pyramids, right? So Futaba. After Futaba, it's Haru, right? Haru's dungeon, Haru's dad's dungeon. And then after Haru's dad's thing, it's the ship, right? The ship where you have to face the big bad dude, Shido. And then after Shido, of course, you know where Memento starts to bleed into the real world. But I don't really count that as a dungeon like a palace per se, just cause 1, it's not that long, and 2, it's very linear.
Come at us.
No, wait. She's one of
But
customers.
maybe a top 5 list could be done with this one. Oh yeah, I forgot about Sae's. Sae's is, I take that back. Did I say this was my favorite palace? I forgot about Sae's. Sae's is my favorite palace easily. Not only is the gambling theme hella dope, but bro, I'm so mad at people constantly saying Rivers in the Desert is the best song. Miss me with that. Miss me with that BS. It's a great song. I don't take that away from nobody. It's a banger. that's all well and true, but you cannot tell me that Rivers in the Desert is better than Whims of Fate, bro. Whims of Fate is just a saucy song, bro. That song is fire.
Excuse me.
Pure flames, do you hear me? I'm talking mixtapes, hot, fire.
I need to talk to him. Now let me through.
Bottom bum bum bum, boop 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 boop. Gonna do do. Boo doo. Boo doo doo. But the winds of fate may lead us.
Yo, babies have presidents?
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. That song is fire, bro. I'm talking third degree burns hot, bro. That's just pure eargasms. So I'm sorry, but it's just better to me. Whims of Fate is just better than Rivers in the Desert to me. Though I do have to admit, Rivers in the Desert got a disgusting bass line. That bass line that starts when the song first starts, that jives hard. I can't even lie. Yeah, that jives hard. I can't even lie. That song is so hard that, like, if I play it in the car, I gotta turn the bass all the way up, because it's like
Incredible.
I want to lose my eardrums type of bass. You feel me? I want to blow out what's left. I haven't heard the Scramble remix of Rivers in the Desert, but the Scramble, the main theme from Scramble, well, I don't know if it's the main theme. I just know it was the theme where they were showing off some Ann gameplay. Or On. I hate that they say her name like that. Some On gameplay in Scramble. And that trailer, whatever song they used for her trailer, bro, that job was disgusting in the best way. It was, bro, that song, like, to the point to where right after I heard it, I immediately tried to research what the name of that song was, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anywhere. What the song was called, where it was. It was so good. Why am I in here? Okay. But no, I haven't heard the.
Unauthorized entry, property damage, and other disturbances.
I might have to go search that out though, bro. Is it a banger? The Rivers in the Desert remix from Scramble.
It must be quite tough gathering so much money. I'd be willing to give you a loan, you know.
You gonna call it off then?
It's really good.
No, a loan. The interest rate is 10% a day.
Yeah, this song. I don't. Can you hear this through my mic? Hold on. I need to know the name of this song. What is that song? I want it so bad.
10% interest a day. That means one day is. It's 300,000 yen.
There's no need to be alarmed.
I think it's called You See Stronger. Ooh, I hope you're, bro. If you're right,
That was your plan from the
you're my
beginning,
best friend
wasn't
for
it?
finally. You see stronger. Persona 5. You are stronger. You are stronger. Oh, but there's like one. Is there a version for each character? Cause
Quite the impressive insight. Nijima-san. Or should I say, the younger sister of the beautiful prosecutor, Sai Nijima.
How do you know that?
Please don't underestimate our intelligence network.
is this the same song?
Wonderful goods have come falling into my lap.
I don't know, bro. That sounds a little bit different. Yeah, this sounds different. Unless they sped it up or something.
Don't be ridiculous!
Young women are such great assets. They lack strength, be it social, physical, or mental.
Yeah, these don't sound the same. They sound similar, but
That just might be the rule since the dawn of history.
let me find this song. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. They don't sound the same to me. Yes, I would appreciate if you did it. That way I can keep pushing through on my stream instead of making you having to hear crappy music over the mic, I'm sure.
From you.
Don't make me laugh, you petty thieves. My citadel has the
Bro,
highest security
Kaneshiro is
in it.
ugly, fam.
Anyone who
That man
takes
is
anything for money
big busted.
will rob you of your lives as easily as
Also,
I breathe air.
am I the only one that peeps the Hitler mustache? I can't be, right? I can't be the only one that peeps the Hitler mustache, right? Simbeezy, where you going, boy? You love to sneak off if I'm not paying attention, huh?
Get them.
Oh, great. I don't think these fools have
It's
weaknesses.
Mr. Kaneshiro's orders. Eliminate them at once.
Well,
Kaguya! Pilot win!
Kaguya, how you gonna miss, bro?
Persona! Eat this!
Oh, these guys are weak.
I am thou.
What are you weak to, sir? this guy? I bet you he's weak to Psy.
Persona!
In fact, I'm almost sure of it.
You're mine.
Oh, nope. Guess is he weak to Nuke?
Persona!
We emptying out the clip on you, bruh.
Persona! This is my other self.
The first squad's been taken down. Send it back up.
Couldn't find that exact song, but I found that Scramble has an amazing OST. Yeah, I know that much. All Persona 5 music is bangers. Just look it up on YouTube. Persona 5 SOT. Alright, I'll do that later on for sure. But let's keep trekking on in our journey to do.
I don't see a weakness.
Alright, this guy's gotta be weak to Nuke then. Oh, I was right. They're not weak to anything.
Persona!
Cause you can't tell me these fools are weak to dark. I just won't believe it. Let's see.
Using this.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And they're probably not weak to fire either. Ooh, but I got a burn. Oh wait, that's gonna stop the fire, isn't it? Oh no, it didn't. We're good.
Too slow.
Alright, who wants to break him?
Ravage snap.
Wow, we're still fighting, huh?
What the? There's no end to them. Have they really been hired with money? We're in trouble at this rate. Let's run!
Bro, I'm a boss. I'm not scared. Oh, you know what time it is, though.
Why did the security guards turn into monsters? And what were those supernatural powers?
Bro, I'm weak. I'm weak. Bro, why Makoto do a full 180, bro? Before all that started, didn't she just say like, "Aw, if anybody step up to me, I got Aikido. I'm gonna let these fools know, you know what I'm saying? I can take care of myself. Let somebody walk up on me." And now she's like, "We gotta get the heck out of here, man." That
Those
quick
are the
switch up.
personas you mentioned? Does now really look like the time to be asking that?
Hold on, bro. I'm just sending the link to the stream to one of my other friends that's gonna come through too. So we're gonna make this a group ordeal. Let's see. Copy link. Ooh. Alright, let's do this.
We need to retreat. Makoto, make sure you don't get separated from us. Hurry, Joker. The exit's just over there.
Focus.
What's up, Jasmine? How's it going, sis?
This way.
Alright, I'm finna send you a party invite too, real quick, Jasmine. That way you can you know, talk like we usually do. So hold on. everybody. Just making a quick party. So the homie. Let's see, create party. Oh, wait. Party settings. Private. Only invited people. I am not making that mistake again of making my party public. Doze, I can't remember if you were here when that happened, but bro, other day I was streaming, had my party on public, bro. Tell me why like 3 or 4 little kids just came through in the middle of it for no reason. For no reason. Of course, you gotta take that good nap when you got the day off. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm right with you on that. Speaking of, I don't think I've introduced y'all, but Doze, this is my best friend slash. Nah, I don't even call her my best friend. She's my sister. I call her my sister. Her name is Jasmine. You'll probably hear her at some point. And then Jasmine, this is my homie Doze.
Guys!
Alright, bet. I don't know if, do you have it in your settings where you can be heard? Or do you not want to?
You seem to be
It's up to you. You don't have to put your voice to where everybody else can hear it, if you don't want to. Because I can hear you regardless, so. It's up to you.
It's on now.
Okay, bet. Yeah, but Doze, I'm telling you, bro, that John was like just ran into the party with random stuff.
Yeah.
Like I knew one of them, right?
Like, hey, wanted to check on you to see if you were gonna play the game, and we're like, who's the other person? They're like, oh, I'm just their friend.
Right.
Why didn't you jump into the party? I'm confused.
Exactly. I'm like, bro, look, I get you want to play. I'm down to play some fighters with you, but you only had to send me a message. You didn't have to bring the whole squad to my party. They ran through that mug like. Like, where's poppin'?
Like, oh, we're recording right now.
Right, I'm like, I'm recording. Oh, really? Oh, they didn't catch the hint. I literally had to kick them. I literally was like, hey, I'm streaming at the moment. Oh, for real? Well, anyway, do you want to play some Dragon Ball? I'm like, bro. Bro, just hop out the party. I'll talk to you later. We'll figure this out. I'm in the middle of something. But yeah, everything that I texted you last night, Jasmine, about the story, you can actually, I do have the video still on my channel. Doze was here last night, but the video's still on the channel. So if you want to see, I literally told you everything that happened. I didn't leave anything out. But if you want to see it at some point, feel free to later on watch it. But like I said, this is the start of the 3rd dungeon. So this dude's name is Kaneshiro, as you can see. He's the leader of the gang that I was telling you about. He's essentially running like a drug ring, right, Doze? Like it's basically a drug ring. What they do is like some of the lackeys of the gang stand around in Shibuya. You know, the area where like I go to sell my stuff and buy guns and things of that nature. You know, that long street. Yeah, they have a couple of lackeys stand there, and they just come up to random high school students and be like, yo, you want to make some quick cash? And so, and they're like,
they do.
Right, and they offer a lot of money, but they're like, stupid ones are like, yeah, sure. And they're like, all right, all you got to do is like deliver this package to this mailbox and you're good. And so some people would do it, and then right after they would get done and go to like get their payment, the guys would like, right before they gave them the money, they'd show them like, oh, by the way, here's a bunch of pictures showing you delivering what you were delivering. By the way, there was drugs in there. So instead of us paying you like we said we were going to, now you have to pay us essentially forever to keep our mouths shut. Simba, where you going, dude? Come here, Simba.
He's like, I'm tired of your explanations.
My dog thinks he's slick, bro. This man
Why you
tried
do
to,
this every day? I'm gonna slide out real quick.
bro. This man straight tried to slide out on the low. Like, oh, he ain't watching. He ain't watching at all. I'm about to peace out on this man. Simba, come here. Yeah, they're like, oh, you got to pay us forever, essentially, now, to keep us quiet, or else we'll expose these pictures of you delivering drugs. And yeah, that's the racket. And apparently, Makoto is the student council president, and so she found out that there was a whole bunch of students that well, not a whole bunch, but enough for it to be a problem. It's messed up how it happened too. The principal essentially set her up. The principal, this is his school, but he gonna write a note throughout the school talking about hey, if y'all have any problems with these gang people or otherwise, go talk to Makoto about it. Like, bro, she a whole high school student like everybody else. How is she supposed to handle this gang? Why would you tell the kids?
Petty.
Why?
Because he was putting it off of himself. He was
Bro,
like, I ain't fucking with this. Like,
literally,
bye.
that's what he did. And it's like, bro, how trash are you? And he literally goes off on her at one point. Like, you haven't figured it out yet? Like, bro, you are expecting me to stop a drug wing. This is a drug ring that the police haven't even been able to handle. Why do you think a 17-year-old girl is just going, oh, I'm a Magic Mike, this bad boy. I got it on lock. I'm gonna have this done in like 2 days. I'm gonna take them all down. It's a wrap for him. Like, how, Sway?
He was overly confident in her abilities.
Bro. Bro, that had me cracking up. Do you hear me? But yeah, Makoto has been developing as an amazing character, as she feel like Anne's been on her case, bro. Anne was going in on her, bro, because like I told you,
that's when you know you messed up, because like, yeah. Anne having to go through,
exactly, and because Anne was like, look, bro, I told you Makoto blackmailed everybody, and Makoto. And finally is like, all right, you blackmailing us and everything.
I'm like, so you ain't no better than them, though, just saying.
Exactly. That's basically what she's like. You had to have known what was going on, and you ain't do a thing about it. You only...
Hey, Bill!
The only reason that you're doing anything now is because you're essentially being threatened by the principal. If he wouldn't have made you do this, everything would have still been going on. So you over here trying to expose us, talking about we doing wrong. At least we doing something. And Makoto didn't have no response to that mug. She was like, you right. True. But yeah, now it's coming out. She's like, I did want to help, but I just didn't have any avenue. But now I'm gonna shut up because some beauty is about to happen. What's poppin', broski? My brother Bills then came through.
Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
Oh snap, Makoto, tell him what's really good. Let these niggas know, Makoto. Let these niggas know. Yeah, you know what time it is.
Decided to tread the path of strife?
Yes. Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once.
Yeah. Whoa. I forgot that face. That jaw's hard. I can't even lie.
Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice. Please, never lose sight of it again.
Makoto, let these niggas know! Let these niggas know!
Today marks your graduation from your false self.
Yeah! We going Ultra Instinct out this mug. Yeah, baby. Or I guess it's more like Ghost Rider, but you know, still a superhero. I never saw Ghost Rider either, but
Okay, that makes me feel good.
I wish I would have, because apparently it's terrible but also amazing.
Damn.
Well, I
Tell
gotta...
us how you really feel.
Are we not going to talk about how Makoto's persona is a motorcycle? We're not going to
I have
address
so many
that.
feelings about this. So what happened to the whole face shield I'm a knight thing that was going on, and then it was like, nah. Like, why'd you even have to start with that?
Well, you'll see it. It's actually a part of her. Like her theme is very Mad Max-ish. It wasn't a helmet. It was more like a visor type thing for her motorcycle. You'll see it. It's still there. Well, kind of. Can we also talk about how, unlike everybody else, when they get their persona, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go crazy." But can y'all explain this a little bit? We not gonna talk about how she immediately took the reins, like instantly. Like, I got this. Like, y'all don't gotta tell me nothing. I got this on lock. Y'all follow me now.
She's already able to pretty much piece it all together.
Right.
She was just like waiting for it to happen.
Yeah. Like I said, you weren't here for that part, but she's super smart. Like, when she was brought to this world, they were like, "Oh," she was like, "What is this?" And Morgana is like, "Okay, so basically cognition gives people form." That's about the most that he said, and instantly she was like, "Oh, that makes sense, because based on a person's cognition, it'll change how an individual sees another person based on how their cognition is. So if my cognition is strong," like, she was breaking everything down immediately, and everybody was like, "Oh." I mean, it took us like 2 palaces to even start to wrap our head around this, but okay. No, do you, boo?
Like, that's just saving us time. It's fine.
Right. Hey, say less. Now I don't have to explain it. But of course, Morgana immediately immediately started clowning Ryuji, like, "Bro, how stupid are you, bro? This girl just popped in and already know more than you. We done done 3 dungeons together, and you still don't get it. Why are you so trash?" I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm genuinely asking. Why are you just a trash human being? That's all I want to know. It's nothing personal.
Some people get things better, especially when it's abstract. If this was to happen, this would be a really abstract thing, and some people can't wrap their minds around shit that just don't make sense.
Exactly. Medium damage off of. Why did I go with this? Does he have a resistance to physical skills? We'll find out together, I guess. Okay, the middle one doesn't. How is my health low? What? What's good? Oh, okay, so he absorbs freeze. That's good to know. Would have been better to know a little earlier. But you know, it's fine. I'm not hurt. I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep or nothing.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. I love that move. It's so good. It's so good. Kaguya is so good. Oh wait, so I used ice and he drained it, so he's probably weak to fire, right? I would guess. Let's see if my theory is correct. I was incorrect. But I got the burn on, so I'm not mad about it. Makoto is best girl, bro. I'm sorry. It hurts my heart that I'm not gonna be dating her in this playthrough, because I love her. She's my favorite character. She's my favorite female character in the entire base game of Persona 5. But because I romanced her on my original playthrough of Persona 5, I decided that I don't want to, like, I want to go, do something new, just because I've already seen her line, you know what I'm saying?
So, you're totally the fist of the Phantom Star now, huh?
Yo, those, did you catch, bro, that Fist of the North Star reference? Oh yeah, Jasmine, you watch anime too, so you might have caught it. Yo, I'm with it. I'm with it. Fist of the North Star reference, well, I mean, I'm sure you haven't seen the show, but do you at least, have you heard of Fist of the North Star?
No.
I'm not gonna clown you, because I was gonna be like, how could you possibly, but no, it's old. Fist of the North Star is like one of the most OGest of OG animes. I think it debuted in the, what, Doze, maybe the 80s? Well, Doze, do you even know about Fist of the North Star? I actually might be the only one here that knows about it. Fist of the North Star is like one of
Very well.
it's
There's no escape in reality.
people hold it in high regard and should, because without Fist of the North Star, there would be no JoJo Bizarre Adventure. JoJo, okay, you don't have any idea, bro. I had a feeling I was the only one that knew. So yeah, Fist, the guy who writes Fist of the North Star, I mean, not Fist of the North Star, but JoJo's. I always forget his name, but I love JoJo so much. He has gone on record saying multiple times that like Fist of the North Star is one of his biggest inspirations. And you can tell too, like if you were to especially like Doze, when you have time, just go look up the main character of Fist of the North Star. His name is Kenshiro. And tell me when you see him, he doesn't immediately give you Jonathan Joestar vibes. Like immediately. He looks like a combination of Jonathan and Jotaro, I would say. But what I will say is, you probably know stuff about Fist of the North Star, but didn't realize it came from Fist of the North Star. Like, you know the meme kind of thing, where like an anime character punches and they're like, that's from Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star did that first. Main character would do his special attacks that had multiple hits. He was always like exactly like that. I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not making it worse than what it is. I promise it sounds exactly like that.
This is the most exhausted I have
now that y'all don't know about Fist of the North Star, I have a Fist of the North Star game for PlayStation 4 that is made by the Yakuza people, and it's amazing. I need to show y'all this. The next time I stream, I might start the stream with a little bit of that so y'all can see it, because it's dope. But get back to the story. How you doing, bro, though? Billy, I haven't talked to you much since you've been in the stream, bro. How you been, man? Oh, I'm a terrible human being. I was supposed to call you back yesterday, and I didn't, because I ended up getting busy. I apologize. I will call you today, I promise.
Over here playing the game super late at night. That's all he was doing. I'm putting him out there. He was playing One Piece.
I wasn't actually. Not. Oh wait, yes I was. I definitely was.
Last night you were.
I definitely was last night. That is a fact. That is a fact.
PlayStation wasn't lying to me.
Yeah, though that's not always a good way to tell what I'm doing, because I have a bad habit of just leaving my system on, in rest mode.
I did today.
Yeah, I do that all the time. So don't think every time that if it says like I'm playing something that I actually am. I just never tend to turn my PlayStation off. I leave it in rest mode all the time, which is bad. Probably I need to stop doing that. That's a waste of electricity. But
I pay the electricity bill, so I'll be alright.
Hey, let them know.
When that bitch $200 every fucking month, I'm just gonna have to be pissed off with myself.
Big facts. Big
I had a
facts.
feeling that there'd come a time when we wouldn't see eye to eye anymore. I'm thankful to have a sister who works so hard, but
Bro,
there are times I feel
speaking
sorry for her,
of back to
too.
this Persona thing, I want you to know Makoto scared me so much on my first playthrough because of I told you that she gives. Hey, all right, bro. I'll probably still be on in half an hour, so yeah, just pop back in, bro. But
It's a long ass shower, just saying.
I'm not commenting on that at all, because 30 minutes is short for me, so I can't even get mad at him.
I was just doing
Right, Billy? Billy knows I be taking super long showers, bro.
Wowzers.
Bro, I could mess around and be in the shower for like an hour if I'm not paying attention. No joke.
So we ain't gotta worry about electric bill, just the water bill.
Deep facts. Yeah, Doze, let her know. Doze said
Are you not clean yet?
Doze said he takes his time, alright? So get off his back, Jasmine, alright? So chill with all
like
that.
cute for y'all doing things in the shower. 30 minutes though? I'm taking my time. Okay, that's fine. Just turn the water off in between and you were fine.
What do you think we're doing in the shower, madam?
I don't care what you do.
Hey, don't
Your
be
first time.
don't be pushing your own predilections on me, on us, bro. We know, we hear about what females be doing with the shower heads, bruh. Don't try to put that on us. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
That's
Vibrators are better. Trust me, I'm good.
I actually did legitimately have a friend in college that used to tell me that she used to like use her shower head for that, which is hilarious.
It's so much cheaper. It's saving everyone time and valuable money to just get a vibrator. It is perfectly fine.
I know him well enough
you can
to
only use it in the
know
shower.
what he was doing or watching UFC. Big facts. Big facts. Bro, I can't even watch UFC though because everything's been canceled because of this whole coronavirus thing, bro. I'm so hurt. This weekend, wait, what's today? The 10th? So no, today's Friday? Whoa, no. Holy
yes.
crap, today's Friday? The week done zoomed by. Okay. Alright. But, bro, the UFC fight of, like, the century that they've been trying... I thought people were exaggerating, but I now wholeheartedly believe that this UFC fight is cursed, bro. It's cursed. Tony Ferguson was supposed to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. Tony Ferguson is the interim UFC champion in the middleweight division, and Khabib is the actual champion. Bro, this was the 5th time that they have tried to make this fight. Do you hear me? The 5th time that they've tried to make this fight, and it fell through again. It's just cursed. It's cursed. The last time it failed for the stupidest reason. This man Tony Ferguson being dumb, because Tony is weird, bro. I love him as a fighter, but that man is off one. Do you hear me? Like, just look up this man's training footage sometime. It's the weirdest thing you'll ever see in your life. I promise. I've
Seems it'd be best to
it's the weird, bro. There's literally a video of him being like, okay, like being in a gym and being like, all right, today's the day that I'm gonna do some shin conditioning, right? Like toughen up my shins. And there's like a you know, like the bags that hang from the ceiling, the punching bags, the big ones that have sand in it, hanging next to him. I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna kick this bag, you know, help with his shins. He walks past the bag, goes outside of the gym to what basically looks like a thin, you know, like the metal telephone lines that the wires,
But if it pulls off, it'll definitely be
that the
great.
wires hang from. It looks like a miniature version of that, right? Metal. This man proceeds to kick that like 15 times. Hard than a mug, purposely with his shin. Just kicks it 15 times. And it's like, all right, time to do the other leg. What kind of lunatic? what kind of crazy human being?
I'll make him regret.
Big question, does he feel pain?
I don't think so. I don't think
Because
so.
that is a medical condition.
Anyways,
there are people
let's
that
begin our
don't feel
operation
pain.
tomorrow.
Bro, and Tony,
we need to secure a
bro,
right to the treasure,
I
like
genuinely
always.
don't think he does, because in his entire UFC
You guys are
career,
finally
he's
starting to
only
get
been
used to
beaten.
this.
Typically gets caught pretty bad, in the first round. Like, he gets hurt almost all the time in the first round. But he's also known for his insane gas tank. Like, he just doesn't get tired. He can keep the same amount of pressure on you from the start of the first all the way to the 5th. It's ridiculous. And I've seen him take bomb. Like, his most recent fight was a dude named what's my guy's name? Dang, it's been so long. There we go. Anthony Pettis. Anthony Showtime Pettis. Who is a monster. Showtime Pettis is the guy who made the Showtime kick, which is where you run off the side of the cage and kick somebody in the face. It's like super hard to do, but he did it during a fight for his championship. It was amazing. I'll send you the video of it, sis, at some point. So Anthony literally had this man on the ground and had cut this man's face wide open with an elbow, like nasty cut. Or no. He didn't cut his face. He elbowed him and it caught him in the mouth. And Tony was leaking out of his mouth, bro. Like to the point to where even the commentators was like, this is a crazy amount of blood. Like maybe the doctor needs to see this.
But Ryuji's totally right.
He even lost a tooth. This man Tony gets up, spits the tooth out during the break. And you know, during like the break of any fight, they have you sit down on the stool and try to get you ready, you know, before the next round, right? They're trying to make Tony sit down to get ready, and Tony is like, "No, I'm fine. I'm finna stand here in the middle of the ring, just mad dogging this man." They're like, "You don't want no water? You don't want us to clean?" "No, I'm good. But you got a cut and it looks really bad and you're bleeding a lot. We should probably try to see if we can." No. It's fine. I'm good. Don't worry about it." Like, what? You raging lunatic, you. Insanity. The dude, and then just like he said, as soon as second round starts, Tony proceeded to mollywop man. Just put the best of this man for a whole 5 minutes. Just had him up against the cage, hitting him with spinning elbows, jumping front kicks. They went down to the ground. He tried to tap him out with a Kimura, stood him back up and hit him with a reverse elbow. Just Tony Ferguson is an insane human being. That I genuinely believe, now that you say it, I don't think he feels pain. I don't think he does, honestly. Because like I said, the only time that he's been stopped was because someone like knocked him out. That's the only time. And yeah, bro, you would think his shins were destroyed, bro. He does
I'm sure he had to do a lot to get them to that point to where he could do that, though. Because otherwise he would literally just break his shins or something.
Well, like, I actually genuinely think that he's insane. Well, so I also believe that Tony has some mental issues. In fact, he's been to the hospital before for it. Like, his wife at one point filed for, like, a restraining order, apparently. So I genuinely think, like, the way he sees certain things is just different. Because also, if you just listen to him talk, a lot of people find him funny, but if you listen and look at what he's saying, 9 times out of 10, people think he's joking, but he's usually dead serious when he's saying the stuff that he's saying. People just find it funny because they're like, "Oh, he's hilarious." No, he's not. He's being dead serious when he's telling you these things. When he tells you, "Shut up before I ankle pick you in the middle of the cage," like, that's not a joke for him. You're laughing like, who would ankle pick somebody in the middle of a... Tony Ferguson would. He's not joking. He will for sure do that. No problem. Has no issue. He means everything he says. Like, it's terrible. Tony, there is no
I don't see why they would take that as a joke in the first place, but okay.
Because the reason they took it as a joke in the first place is because it wasn't during a fight, it wasn't during a conference. He was literally talking to an interviewer. He was talking to someone who doesn't even fight. The dude was just trying to do an ESPN interview. That's why he took it as a joke. He's literally like, "Tony, so you know, you had some adversity in your last fight, but we know you're good at making a comeback. What do you have to say? You know, what's your plan for going into this?" And he's like, "Personally, I don't like how you said that I struggle. I don't struggle with anything, so you need to shut the F up before I ankle pick you." Live TV on camera. The dude's laughing. I'm like, he's not joking at all.
No, that sounds like a very serious threat.
Yeah,
not
he
like
was,
what you said.
Exactly. He was being 100% serious. At no point was he joking. He means it. So I suggest you watch your shins, because but it's also just such a weird, like out of all combat moves, why ankle pick? Like, there's so many different
just
moves.
Seem like a safe bet.
Like, but it's not, though, because you're standing. In order to ankle pick someone, you have to dive for their foot. So from the time you go from standing to my foot, I'm pretty sure I can land a kick or a knee to your face. I'm almost positive, especially if I know it's coming. So it's not a safe bet.
Your kindness up.
All right.
You said I need to get my kindness up?
And your guts.
I do.
Work on it, bro.
I do. But I'm happy I got my knowledge up, because Cause
You just don't get it. Don't underestimate.
I know there's tests coming up soon. Yeah, I think exams come either during this palace or right after.
Something just crossed my mind.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Here you go, boy. There you go. Sit. Good boy. Alright.
There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember. I need to concentrate on Kaneshiro.
But yeah, man, like
you guys.
Tony Ferguson is a lunatic. I love him though. He's a great fighter. Amazing fighter.
But man,
I've never
you really do
seen
have something special.
like and dude, as hurt as he gets in the first round, he just massacres his opponents. Like there's memes and like pictures going around of like what his opponents look like before they fight him and after, and all of them literally look like, you know that scene in Carrie where they pour the pig blood all over her and she's just soaked? They all look like that after. Yeah, it's bad. Hey broski, you still here? You said all sports is cursed right now. I agree, bro. I heard that, like, I don't care about a whole bunch of other sports, but I heard that football, I think at minimum won't be starting back up till like I think September. I want to say. And what else?
Hello?
Dana White, who is, you know, the CEO of UFC, he's trying his hardest, bro, to make this fight work. This man was trying so hard to make this fight work that he bought an island.
That was true. I kept seeing that on Facebook.
You saw
like,
it?
Nah.
Yeah, no, that's
like,
100% true. That's 100% true. That's
that
fact.
they brought a private island to try to
make the fights happen.
Make this fight. Now I didn't know what they were talking about though. I was just like, ain't nobody really buying an island. Just kept scrolling.
Yeah. No. He definitely did. He bought an island. And would have done it.
Supposed to stop anything? Like,
well, because
you make your own rules on the island. But
there we go. That's it, right there. That's why.
You know, everybody coming in.
That island. The island would allow it to where, you know, U.S. rules wouldn't have to be followed. Even because what they were planning to do, the UFC actually did put on one fight since this quarantine has happened. So it's not like they don't know, like they couldn't make it happen. They did it once. The way they got around it was they would have there was no fans. It was just fighters. It was literally the fighters. Each fighter had, I think, one person in their corner instead of the usual like 3. The ref was there and the announcer.
Sorry for asking you here like this.
And I think that was it, if I remember correctly. So, you know, 10 people. Oh, and then, of course, the people that were recording the fight. And they was able to get away, and so they would only have like 9 or 10 people max in the room at one time during the fights. So they were just planning to do that again.
I actually find it refreshing to be asked.
Gotta go, bro. Dang, I wish you could have stayed a little bit longer, but nice. Thanks for coming through, broski. I promise I'll call you later on. If I haven't called you, bro, by, what time is it, 4? If I haven't called you by, like, I want to say 6 p.m., text me.
Though it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
But I'm pretty sure I'll call you before that.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry for everything.
Yeah, we're missing
What do you
some
mean?
story beats, but I actually really genuinely like Makoto. Makoto's story, like, and her development is great.
You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment?
She won't lose her heart again.
Right.
Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Kamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt. So I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai. I'm very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kanashiro's victims. I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders.
Sis, why does it sound like you're like, do you have like a fan on or something?
I do.
Okay. No,
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Like I thought for a minute I was like, is she in a car? But I was like, no, she couldn't be in a car. She wouldn't be in the stream.
Yeah, you ain't
so I
know
was
what
like,
status.
so I was like, okay, it's got to be a fan then. Cause you're forgetting I stream all the time. I have a fan in my room too. So when I watch my streams back, I can tell. Cause I hear it in the background. So
When the fan's on.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
You don't need to turn it off or nothing. I was just curious because I just wanted to know what it was. It's not like loud or annoying or nothing. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going insane. So I'm like, I hear something in the background, but
Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted so harshly toward you.
I
and your
imagine you
friends.
just like, boom, it's a fan.
yeah, great guess,
Real
right?
specific. You want to guess what type of fan it is?
Well, I would guess it's one of those box fans.
What's your definition of a box fan?
Is it like you know the square ones, that typically can stand up on their own?
No, it's the fan on my AC unit.
Okay.
'Cause
Darn,
it's
I
in
was
the window.
wrong.
It was just like easier for me to press while I was sleeping.
Yeah, yo, that's the wave though. I need to. Well, not anymore because it's like apparently it's supposed to be cold for like the next week. But literally as of 2 days ago, I was gonna put my air conditioner in my room because it was, bro, it was unholy levels of hot.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, oh my god, it was so hot that all of our bedrooms are upstairs. Wait, you've never? Oh, you have been in our house before, Jasmine. But you haven't seen our upstairs, have you? I don't think. You were only downstairs, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was downstairs.
Yeah, you were only in the kitchen, living room, family room, I think. Well, upstairs, there is 1, 2. Technically, there's 4 bedrooms, but during that time when you came over, there was only 3, because me and my little brother shared a room, and then my sister has her own room, and then of course my parents. But yeah, all the bedrooms are upstairs, and for some reason my room specifically, which used to be the office, it has terrible, like, I don't know if Billy's still here. I know he said he had to go, but it says that there's 2 people still in the stream. So if he is, he can vouch. For some reason the circulation in my room is just garbage. It gets so hot in my room, like way hotter than any other room. It doesn't make any sense. And that night, Jasmine, when I tell you it was so bad that like I was asleep and I woke up feeling like I had to throw up just because it was that hot. You know how have you ever been like that hot where it's like, bro, if I don't, I can't. If I don't get out of here, I'm barfing over everything. I literally had to come downstairs and sleep on the floor. It was that hot. I didn't have to sleep on the floor. I could have slept on the couch, but I did because the floor is colder.
Probably cool.
Yeah, exactly. It was cooler. That's exactly why I did it.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san,
earlier
I realized how dishonest and small I was.
I was having so much trouble starting this stream, sis.
Always very direct.
The PSN server
I
kept.
was like looking, and it said it was like 2 or 3 other streams that were still live. I'm like, The first one I clicked wasn't working. I was like, so go to the next one.
Right. But I think I know why. Because Final Fantasy VII Remake dropped today. So I'm sure hella people are playing it online or they're streaming it. I almost guarantee it. So the servers are probably... it's always like that whenever like a very high priority / profile game is released. The servers on those first couple of days are always rough. It was like that when Borderlands 3 dropped.
I'm going to do the same.
Hell, it was like that when Persona 5 Royal dropped. And for that first day.
Something to eat before we go home for the night.
Oh, I know a place.
But
There's a crepe shop at Central.
oh, sis, now that you're here with me, I want to run this by you. So I have an idea of what I want to do with this series of streams. I'm going to take everything that I did, and I have like 3 or 4 different video ideas. You tell me what you think of each one. So the first one that I'm going to do for sure, regardless, so this video will be coming out regardless. I'm going to be doing why you should... This is just a working title. I don't think this is what I'm going to actually call the video, but this describes what I'm going to be doing in the video. It's going to be a video of like why you should still get Persona 5 Royal even if you played and beat Persona 5 base, right? Because I have a whole bunch of friends that have asked me that, like, well, I already played through Persona 5, so why should I have to? So I'm gonna do a video of like all the things that are different.
It's different content. Like there's a lot of added things.
Exactly. There's a lot of added things. So I'm gonna do a video based around that, kind of like listing the different things that you know, make it different, and also I think I was also thinking about making a video where I'm saying why Persona 5 Royal deserves a Game of the Year nomination, or calling it like immersive storytelling. How Persona 5 Royal does immersive storytelling right. So I'm thinking about doing a video on that, and basically with that video it'll be about how Persona 5 is able to, because even you said it and I was happy to hear you say it. I didn't comment on anything when you said it, but I was happy to hear you say it because it kind of helped me confirm this video that I think I'm gonna do. It's gonna take work, but where you were saying I'm finding myself relating to the characters and also being invested in how their stories go. And when you think about it, like, it's a game, these are data, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, these characters aren't real, but the story writing in this, or the storytelling in this game is so crisp and done so well that it really does hook you, you know what I mean? And it makes you actively want to A, find out what's gonna happen next, and then B, it's almost like the carrot and the stick type deal, you know what I'm saying? Where like, I love the fact that the other day you were like, oh my god, Jonathan, do you have the video for the end of the Madarame Palace? You asked me that out of the blue, and I was like, wow, so she really wants to see that. I liked that. That was dope.
I was extra mad. I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch it now. And then it was like, psych.
I got you. Speaking of, I'll do that tonight.
The shit.
I'll do that tonight when my brother comes home.
Do you just have it recorded?
Yeah, I have it record. So I didn't stream it, but I had. You know what? I'm gonna try something real quick. Hold on. Stay on the. Well, first I need to see if I'm gonna dodge this. Come on, Shadow. I need you to use your skills and dodge this piece of chalk that he's about to try to belt you with. You feel him murderous intent? Come on, bruh. Dodge it. You got this. Dodge it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You ain't hitting me today, son. No, guy. You're not gonna embarrass me in front of the class. No, sir. Bro, I wish you would have been here the first day I played this game, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, bro. The first day I played this, bro, that man whacked me. Do you hear me? Whacked me hard than a mug, bro. Just whap. And the whole class was like, the whole entire class was like, we thought this man was supposed to be a thug, but clearly, we've been getting some false information because he just got sunned like that. We didn't realize this nigga was pussy. Like, they was clowning me.
Petty.
They was clowning me, bro. Even Ann started cracking up in front of me. I was like, really? You gonna betray me too?
Bro, we ain't even gonna play like it. Even if our best friends got cracked upside the head with some damn chalk, we all would have been in there laughing.
That's big facts. I can't even lie. That's big facts.
In real life, like, it could have been insults and everything. I'm laughing. I don't care.
I love it.
The principal office, yeah, it was funny.
Right. It's so funny too, the way it happens, because the way he reacts to getting whacked is hilarious. Like, he does that thing where, like, you know where you fall and hurt yourself, but you immediately jump up and laugh or act like it was fine to try to keep from, like, from trying to keep embarrassed or, like, crying because you hurt. It's that same thing. Like, he gets whacked and then sits up and, like... and just tries to rest his head in his head like, oh no, we cool.
Happen even right. He saw it.
Man, that job had me dead. Oh my gosh. So I love this dungeon. This palace, by the way, is... I'm gonna need all 18 of these days, bro. This palace is ridiculous. I love it though. I'm not saying it like it's bad. It's just... it's a long dungeon and there's a lot of really cool stuff in it because it's literally a bank, as you'll see. Oh, you also missed, now that we have not Ryuji but Yusuke in the team. You were there the day that I sent the calling card for Kamoshida, right? You remember when Ryuji made the calling card? I think you were there for that.
No, you did that all at the same time.
Did I? Okay. I think I was clowning though how the Phantom Thieves, like, how his calling card looked. It was trash, for instance. Yo, Yusuke redesigned our icon now. Tell me this mug ain't flames. Hold on. Can you see it on the board?
Kind of.
It's kind of... Hold on, let me see.
Oh, yeah. I see
you
it
see
now.
it?
Yeah.
That job is hard.
It like take it a second to kind of focus.
Okay, yeah.
I don't
it's
know
like
what it was before now.
Yeah, well, before it was terrible. Before it was like the mask that Joker has on that just covers his eyes, right? And then underneath it was like jagged teeth, essentially. Like it was just jagged, like it was a jagged toothed smile. It looked very amateur, is what I'm saying. But now that mug is, that guy is, can't tell me that mug's not flame. The top hat with the mask under it with the flames coming out of the right eye, that's hard. He hard, bruh. Also, can we just talk about how beautiful the art assets of this game is? This is the only game where I could just sit and go through the menu for like hours and be fine. Just the movement of... I'm doing it now, so you'll see it. I know the stream's a little bit behind. But, bro, they didn't have to do none of this. But that guy's flames. Look at that. Look.
They really did put a lot of effort into it. Like, this was one of those things where, like, you can see all the effort they put into it. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, I've played a lot of video games, and like,
none of them have
the amount of detail and stuff that they've put into this game, and you've only gotten to the third dungeon.
Right.
There's so much material that they put into here. Like, $60, like, it's well worth the price. Some stuff you get because it's new, and it's like, oh, this is all I get. You can play that. And it's like, nah, bro. Nah, it's gonna take you a minute.
Right.
Take your time.
And you know what's even crazier?
Sit back and enjoy.
Persona 5 Royal has more content than Persona 5, but costs less. It's actually not $60 bucks. They priced it at 50, which is insane to me. Yeah, Persona 5 when it came out was 60. This one's 50 and has almost double the amount of content. Well, I don't know if double, but I would say like like definitely
they extended it a lot. They made it worth it.
Yeah. And in fact, one of the coolest things about this game that I love, that bummed me out, not like that it would make me knock off points. I just realized I'm running in circles.
Yeah, you were. I was kind of confused about that.
What kind of bummed me out, because every other Persona game tends to do it, plus I just love this game so much that I wish they would have. In the original Persona 5, after you beat the quote-unquote like main boss of the game just ends. Like after that happens, you guys go back to the real world, and essentially the game ends with like you moving away to somewhere else and your friends come through with you. This time, after that fight, they put in a whole nother semester. There's a whole nother semester / year of school that you can go to, plus another dungeon at the end, which is dope. Like so much extra content that they didn't have to do, but did, and it's stuff like that just, man, it's literally a love letter. Like you could tell this game was a love letter to this genre. You know what I'm saying? A love letter to this series. I'm trying to see. I've been trying to get a book for the longest time. It's not available. This one right here, Speed Reader. I need to get that as soon as it becomes available, because it's amazing. Basically what it does is exactly what it says. Most books, bare minimum, you have to read them like twice in order to finish it, and there's advanced books that sometimes take 3 or 4. With the Speed Reader book, it allows you, any book that takes 2 times to finish, you can finish it all at once. And if it takes more than, like if it's 3, it only takes 2 times instead of 3. So it's a great book to have and read and finish, because the opportunity to Maruki. I wanted to show you Maruki too, so this is cool. This is what I was telling you. Maruki is the mental health counselor that the school hires after the Kamoshida event.
Right. I remember talking to him.
Yeah. Did I show you him? No, I don't think I showed you. Are you sure? When?
Yeah, because we were in his office for something, and you was talking to him, and we definitely were in there. I do know who he is. I can't remember why though.
Okay.
Was it after that castle? Yeah, it was definitely because we were at the second castle. You went to talk to him for some reason. I don't remember. It was one of them times it was like super late when you were streaming.
Hey, inmate.
Bitch, did you really just
kick
me into the gate?
You talked to that dude where you said you would only do him on like Sundays or something.
I
think we went to talk to him after that for some reason. I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna stop lying now. I could be making. I know we talked to him though. I do remember that much.
Are we just not gonna talk about?
He gave you like an assignment or something. She gives no fucks about you though.
Yeah,
like,
we're not gonna talk about this
like,
whole just kicked me into the savagery on display.
I'm even mad I gotta be here.
Right. I hate this job. They paying me minimum wage. I don't just. And my counter to that would be, bitch.
She's like a server. She's paying less than minimum wage.
Right. Like you don't even deserve minimum wage. You only taking care of one prisoner, and I'm only here for 5 minutes out of a day. Like, what do you mean? Your job is easy. I'm in the real world every day for like 99% of it. I come in this bug for all of 3 minutes and then dip. Stop acting like your job is so difficult.
You want to release it?
So did you like put him in jail? I'm confused.
Yes, I did.
Up with him.
So this was another. You didn't see this. So I've been developing my confidant link with the girls, and by getting it to, what are we at? I think we're at level 4. They have this new thing called Train Persona, where you leave them in jail, and they essentially whip them into shape, and
you want to release it?
Once they do that, they learn a special skill. Like, there's no other way to typically learn the skills that they give you for this, and it's typically really good. So, like, look, you see how his stats are blue, like light blue. That's from their training. So they actually made this persona quite stronger, which is dope. Let's see, go ahead. What did he see? And that's what I mean. And that's an amazing skill right there. Dodge fire. He's weak against fire, so they gave him a skill to where it's almost near impossible to hit him with fire. So now you can basically nullify my weakness to fire on this persona thanks to that skill. You see what I mean? Like, yeah, they give you some really good stuff. What do I want to get rid of here? Definitely not Aguilau, definitely not Garula. I probably should get rid of Sai, because I have a bunch of other personas that have Sai, so there's not really a point. Yeah, I don't think there's a point of having Sai, because my Linan, she has Mapsy, which is better than that, so... And I don't want to get rid of that nullified Dizzy. Alright, who else should I train here? Let me see. I might put her in. No, I think I'm gonna put him in. Suzaku. Oh yeah, you didn't see this. I wanted to show this off. So I got some new personas since the last time you see me, obviously. Sandman. There's that thing that you were always like, ooh, you should get. I was finally able to get him. Well, I didn't steal him from the other palace like I wanted to. I actually... No, yeah, I did, because he only has 2 skills, so never mind. I thought I fused him, or made him, but no. Because if I made him, he would have more than 2 skills, so that's not true. I made him Fuki, which is dope, because he has Tetra Break, which is amazing. Tetrakarn. Tetrakarn is a skill that gives whoever casts it, depending on who they cast it on, that person has a one-time, like, full nullification of either an attack skill or a magic skill, as long as it's not the almighty. Because I didn't mention that. In this game, there's actually a hidden element called almighty, that, it's, like, broken in the fact that, like, there's no real weakness to it, and no one is strong against it. So it's kind of like a neutral skill, but because it's neutral, it's super strong. They balance it off by, since you'll never really get like a critical hit with it, because there's no enemies that are naturally weak to Almighty, they balance that by making Almighty skills stupid powerful. Like, they're just insanely strong. So you'll see later on as we go on in the game. I'm gonna try to get some almighty skills, and you'll see just how powerful they are. But oh, I was able to fuse this guy, which is awesome, because this so this is Izanagi. He's actually the main persona of the main character from Persona 4, actually. This is the character, the main protagonist for Persona 4. This is his starting persona, which is already really cool. I love his design. I think his design is amazing. But what makes it even better is, I told you that I had DLC, which allows me to just, make a bunch of personas from other games for free. But since I fused this guy, he is way stronger than if I would have just paid for him, and he has skills that he would never get normally. So this is like a really good thing for me, as you can see. Look at that skill at the bottom. Once he levels up, he gets dodge physical, where basically any physical attack I'll be able to avoid.
Dodging physical attacks?
Yes, okay. Right? Broken, I'm telling you. I'm not just here to show you stuff too, by the way. I'm actually trying to figure something out. I know you're probably like, we've been in this room for a long time. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about elementals and balancing, because this palace that we're going into is no joke. Even in Persona 5 base, it's a pretty... There's some guys in here that hit hard, and back then I was playing on normal, so I'm playing on the hardest difficulty right now, so I know it's gonna be like an event. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure I got all my elemental bases covered. So let's see, fire and wind I got covered. I got dark, got psi, got holy. I haven't seen any ice or electric skills. That's not good. Okay, there's electric. Oh, she has electric too. Wait, does nobody have ice? Oh, he does. Bufu. That's a low level ice skill though. I need to improve that. What am I missing? I think that's everything, right? I know I have fire. There's the ice. I know I have thunder on Kaguya. Here's the wind. He has nuclear. She has psi. She also has dark. And someone has holy, right? Yep, Makoha. Okay, we're good in terms of elemental coverage. Let's see if I can well, hold on. First I need to see if have I shown you the itemized thing yet? The electric care where you can turn a persona into an item? Have I showed you that?
Yes. Just like you just killing off people.
Yeah.
You're literally killing them off for their items.
Ooh, I got all the personas I need to make this
It's like real dark, I'm not gonna lie. It's really dark.
What is? Oh,
just like the whole process of them showing like, oh, we're gonna put them on the electric chair, kill them, and this is like their soul.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's very heartless. It's
indeed. Like, damn. Yo, I can almost get this persona here. I have all the personas I need to make him. I'm just not a high enough level. But I told you, any personas that are in the advanced fusion group, they're typically crazy strong. So I'm definitely gonna get Tamlin as soon as I can. Oh, speaking of, you know that persona I just showed you, Izanagi, that I said is from another game?
The tiger-looking one?
No.
Is it that one?
This one. Hold on. This one. Do you see it yet? How far behind is the stream? Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, this is Izanagi. Look at this. This is his final form. Like, if you evolve him. Oh, wait. I can show you in my list, because I think he's there. Let's see.
Registration?
First, we're registering everybody. Whoops.
Justine, you
Numero.
Is this what you want?
Oh no, this is the evil version of him. This is his corrupted version. Oh, and by the way, like I told you earlier, look, so this, right? Doesn't he look cool? These skills are almighty skills. And as you can see, they do insane damage. Look at that, insta-kill foes. Magarudine is the next move he's gonna learn, which is amazing. That's a heavy wind to all foes. He knows Magatsu Mandala, heavy curse damage, and it has the chance to confuse. Great, but that's not the one I was trying to find. Let's see.
Is this what you want?
I think this one looks even cooler than the other one. What do you think? Which one looks cooler? The red one or the one I showed you before?
Actually, kind of like the other one better.
You do? Nothing wrong with it.
That one looks
corrupted.
Like it needs to be shooting magma or something. Like something's just up.
Right? Okay, where is it? I know I've seen that persona. Oh, there it is. Look at it. This is his final form.
This persona?
Tell me that bad boy is not hard.
Oh.
Right? Tell me that's not hard.
Hella powerful.
Doesn't
like,
he? Doesn't he?
Just gonna
run
just
through some fools.
And like you did.
Exactly. Look at this. Look at this.
Like,
and
you
this
know
is
the anime when like they don't even take they like swords all the way out the sheets or whatever.
Or like where they do
like,
the thing in anime where they like run,
look at you and it's like an already slashed you.
Exactly. Or like anime where like
still holding it to its side.
Right. Like the swordsman like just run, like they literally speed through the enemies. There's a bunch of enemies in a group. He speeds through the other side, and then like you see him just slide in the last little piece of the blade back into the sheath, and once the sheath closes, that's when the enemies like get sliced up and fall. That type of thing.
They're all like, oh, delayed reaction and shit. Like, so you killed all of them. Okay,
that fast.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And
that's
see, this is why this man looks so powerful. Look at his background. A persona of another story, a Japanese god of creation. He begat the sky, ocean, and night, and 8 million other gods. Opposes his once wife, Izanami, after an encounter with Yomotsu Hirasaka. He looks this strong because, according to this, he just created the world. Created the world and 8 million gods. Question, why are there 8 million gods? But also
because they have so many for so many things. It's a different god for everything, and then there's some that overlap other
there
things.
Really is.
So
especially in the Japanese religions like Shinto and stuff like that. Like they even, I know in Shinto religion they even believe, like for instance, like each blade of grass has like a spirit associated with it. You know, very mundane stuff. I didn't point this out, but just to show you how broken this thing is, you see the stats on the bottom, like it's strength 52, magic 56, energy 46.
Oh, shit.
But then, did you look
like
up
I'm
under his?
Just now paying attention to that.
Right, but even better, did you look at its elementals? Did you look at that?
Pause. So he's a god. Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
he literally has no weaknesses, and outside of holy and dark, he essentially nullifies every element type, even down to physical attacks and guns. And typically when a persona has like where it says strong against something, if you go down their move list for long enough, the strong against something can typically turn into absorb something. So I'm pretty sure if I put enough like EXP into this persona right here, I could change all of those elemental strongs into absorb.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Is this what
a lot of these late game personas are super cool. Again, like I told you with the Almighties, how do you say this? Megidolan? Yeah, that's what it is, because without the O and N, it's Megidola. I know that much. Regenerate. So, also what I need to start doing is I'm going to start trying to farm some stuff. I didn't mention to you, Yusuke, not only did he design our persona, or our calling cards, but Yusuke actually has this really cool ability where he can make what's called skill cards. I don't know if you've seen them, because they're in my inventory, so there's a high chance that you haven't, but there's these things called skill cards in the game where you sometimes monsters drop them, sometimes you find them, and every skill card typically has a move on it of some, and if you use that card, you can teach any persona the move that is on that card, right? Which is an amazing skill, because you can get some really good cards, you know, throughout the game. Yusuke now has the ability to not only make cards, but he can duplicate them too. So if I get like right, like for instance, I might just do this now to see if there's anything worth getting. Look at, and we're gonna do it right now. So wind boost and Maiha, light curse damage to all foes. Nah, I don't need Maiha, but I do like wind boost. Mudo, that's just a insta kill, right? Yeah, nah, I'm good. So, ooh, I might need to get this too. The white hand headband is amazing. Yeah, I think I am gonna do this. I'm gonna take out both of them and get these items. So hold on. Alright, everything's registered. How much money do I have? 88. So let's see. I'm gonna itemize Izanagi. I should probably itemize. Well, no. Now that I have Makoto, I don't really need. All right. So
this shall be the result.
This headband, by the way, it gives you a plus. You see at the end where it said it gives you +5 to your energy.
Behold,
I don't actually know what energy does in this game, like what that stat applies to. Maybe it's like defense, because I didn't see a defense at all on the bars. So I need to look that up. Sorry you had to see that execution.
Bruh. They stay with it.
Right? And then I'm also gonna get this.
A skill card, huh?
What is energy? Let me see. Okay, so I was right. It's not energy, it's endurance. So the EN skill is your defense, which is great. So I don't know if you saw it because it was in small proof. Not only does, when I made Izanagi into that white headband, not only does the headband come with a skill attached to it, so I think it said life boost. I'm gonna go check what that skill is, but it also gives a +5 to endurance. So a really good, really good item to have. But, and then that's what I was just telling you. Did you see how it said wind boost is now yours? Wind boost, I made it into a skill card. So now I can teach any persona that I have that wind boost if I want to. I'm wondering if I can give it to my teammates, because if so, I'm gonna give Morgana that, because Morgana's persona has the wind elemental attack. Let me just get the guys that I just killed. Where are they? Which ones? Oh yeah, Izanagi and Fuki. I also need to get Nikki Matama.
A fee is required. This is your power.
That.
If you'll withdraw this for this is your power.
So once you have them or created them or whatever, they get put on this list and then you can just like rebuy them wherever they were at?
Yes. Okay. So when you register them, you hit the nail on the head. When you register them, after they're registered at any point in the game, as long as you have the money for it, you can resummon them if you happen to either, like let it go or you use it for a fusion. You can just come back and resummon it as long as you have the money for it, which I love that about this game. This is the first Persona game to do that, I think. And oh, dude, it just makes everything so much better. Because it used to be so frustrating to have to, like, think of if that
choose one and then try to find it again.
Exactly. Could you imagine how tedious and difficult that would be to do?
Yes, I can. That's. I was like, oh, so this is. I'm glad they added that then.
Okay, who's Suiki? Oh, this is that one that I fought when I was trying to get out of the bank. Ooh, and it has high level.
Oh.
It has some really high level ice skills. I'm gonna make him, I think, but not at this second. Cause
now choose.
Nigi Mitama will help me get my relationship up with the counselor even faster because it's of the same arcana. Also, I think I mentioned this to you before, but the reason that I keep summoning Nigi Mitama to fuse is because of that growth 1 skill right there. The growth skills are the best skills in the game, bar none, and it's because, and this is like my only pet peeve with the game, experience is not balanced out over, you know, the entire team. It all depends on what persona was out when the final blow was hit. So even if I used one, let's say like Izanagi, and I did like 99% of the damage, but then I switched to, you know, another persona and killed it, Izanagi would not get any EXP, and that, which is dumb. But thankfully with the growth skill, they'll get EXP even if they're not in battle. I need to find out which persona can I just turn into a skill card, right? Instead of having to keep summoning Nigi Mitama, I need to find out which persona, if I turn into an item, would give me that skill. Yeah, hold on one sec, sis. Something popped
Makes
up.
sense.
Yeah, that's what I really want, so. It'll come eventually, I'm sure. Ouch. I don't know why my chest started hurting all of a sudden, but it's fine.
Some modification, huh?
I need to do some research on that, though. Anyway, let's go talk to the counselor now.
What? No slacking off.
My man's is taking a long shower, bro. It's been way more than 30 minutes.
He definitely got distracted, just
right.
saying.
That man is definitely rubbing one out.
Gotta do what he gotta do. Quarantine,
Doze, at some point, I know you're gonna watch this. That was a joke, and I apologize.
I cannot confirm or deny what I thought was a joke.
I still got mad love for you, bro. I promise. Wait, what level is my guts? Have I leveled it up? 2. It's still 2.
Yeah.
Dang.
You didn't do anything to level up to my knowledge.
Right.
That
Darn. It's literally, well, actually no, kindness is too. I was about to say it's the only skill that's not at level 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, that one and kindness. We're definitely the ones I told you to be leveled up.
Okay, before I talk to the counselor, I'm gonna try to make a run to Shibuya, I think. Cause yeah, were you here when I unlocked the new area Shinjuku, or no?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Yeah, I unlocked a new area. And what's great about that area is there's 2 different confidants there that you can get cool with, but they also have a bunch of really good items that you can't find otherwise. And one of the links that is there that you can start is a girl named I think Chihaya, and she's amazing because she's a fortune teller. After you get to a certain level with her, she'll do this thing where she can look into your social links and tell you exactly how much you need to level it up, what skills come when you level it up. Because if you notice, even though I can go into the pause screen and like, you know, look and see like what level my links are and what I'll get at the next level, it only shows what I'll get at the next level. Whereas with her, if you go to her, she'll tell you everything that you'll get from that entire link, which is a really good thing to know. Yeah, I know it now off the top of my head, except for, you know, the newer characters. But in Persona 5, when I was playing through, oh, that was such a lifesaver, because I didn't know who I needed to talk to and who I could like pass, you know, because in Persona, you know, you're always doing something, so it really behooves you to figure out which Persona links, you know, that you really need for your playthrough and which ones are kind of just frivolous. Like for instance, out of the entire Phantom Group Thieves, right? Or I mean the Phantom Thieves, out of all the characters, for instance, the ones that I would say are mandatory, like you need to get them to their highest level for you to have the best playthrough, would be Yusuke and a girl that you don't know yet named Haru. Because with Yusuke, obviously you can make skill cards, which is invaluable. But the great thing about Haru is, I don't know if you noticed. How many times have I said, I don't know if you noticed? I just realized I hadn't said that like 3 billion times. But when we were on the roof of the school, did you see like there were plants up there?
I believe so.
Well, when you get Haru, she actually is part of like a gardening club or some roof and completely cleans it up and turns it to essentially a garden. And if you get her, your level up with her, you'll be able to, like, you know, plant crops and stuff that give you insane levels of SP regeneration. Like the most basic of the vegetables that you like 780 SP and every
you're going in and out really bad on my end.
controller.
I can't hear pretty much anything right now. Yeah.
Can you hear?
Not really.
Exit out of our party. Okay.
I don't know what you said, but okay.
Yeah. Hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a lot better now?
Gosh, yes.
Okay. My control, I think it was my controller that started bugging out. Like, it was even like lagging. I was pressing buttons. It was weird. Like, I would hit up button seconds later. Just
so it's definitely doing it again. It's not.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try one more thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, is it a lot better now?
I believe so.
Okay. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. It might have been because the controller was dying.
I will accept that as an explanation.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was, because I'm still in the menus, purposely just going up and down, and it's smooth again. So, what was I saying though?
Certain characters that you really gotta kind of have.
I was saying like, about the vegetables too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. There's a girl that, you know, the vegetables are really good. Healing, like, even the worst vegetable, the lowest one, still heals like between 50 and 70 SP, which is amazing. So, said all that to say, yeah, sometimes it's good to, like, know who you should and shouldn't talk to. Like, of course, if you have the time, I will. Of course, the difference between me now and me then is I didn't know how the game went, and I wasn't, you know, as resourceful with my time, because I didn't realize the kind of time frames and how things worked fully when I was first playing through Persona 5. You know what I mean? Because I had nothing to compare it off of. It was my first time playing it. But now that, you know, I know that much, I know, like, all right, this is how I'm gonna divvy up my time, this is who I should talk to, yada yada yada. Well, I think it's cool. The good thing about that is because I know that now, I'll probably be able to talk to more people than I did in Persona 5, because I'll be able to, you know, judge my time a bit better. So,
makes sense.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get the shock dagger. What do you think? The one above it does more damage, but I like the ability to possibly shock a enemy. I'm leaning towards the shock one. What do you think? Should I go for pure higher attack, or should I go for decent attack with an effect?
I think with the effect.
Okay, see, I knew there was a reason why we were related. Why I call you my sister. Great minds think alike. Yeah.
They do.
Alright, now for Ryuji. Ooh, I'm definitely going with the iron pipe, because even though the heavy mace does more damage, iron pipe gives him strength +3. Which, now I think about it, this one should be above the heavy mace, because if you factor in the strength +3, if it's already 106 attack without strength +3, and then you add the strength, this one probably does hella damage. It's probably closer to 136.
That's what you're choosing? You like it?
I'm gonna scoop that. You can sell the battle hammer. Who else? Morgana. Ooh, you're definitely getting the... Oof. Do I want sleep or confuse? Huh.
What comes with confusion? Do they like attack other people, like, or
confusion
they just sit there confused?
Is great. It varies, right? They can sometimes attack their teammates. They can sometimes attack themselves. They can sometimes throw out money for no reason. You remember when I was fighting that one thing in Mementos and you asked? Yeah,
it was so funny.
Yeah,
it's like, why don't you just throw out money? He's confused.
Right. Yeah. It was Ryuji. Yeah, when you get confused, there's a high chance to just throw out money. I think they fixed it so it's not, so you can't do it anymore. But in Persona 5, there was actually a sub, you know, a side mission in Mementos where you make almost unlimited money. There's a boss down there. Well, not a boss. Get info with someone's name, and then I go into Mementos and have to beat their shadow and get him to stop. There was a specific shadow. I think it was on the third level down of Mementos, where you could confuse him, and because he was a boss, he would just throw money continuously, and he would throw insane amounts, especially if you had upped your social link with you know, the politician dude that gives the speeches. The reason I got cool with him is because he a lot of his skills has to do with making it easier to convince you know, personas to join you or to give you like money and items. Anyway, at 5 or 6, he gives you a skill where anytime you convince an enemy to throw you money, it's like doubled the amount that it usually was. And so since that enemy was confused, he would throw out literally like between 50,000 and 70,000 yen worth of money every turn. And so you could just sit there and keep confusing him over and over again. Like the second he would snap out, you'd confuse him again, and you could just farm an insane amount of money off of him. I don't think
definitely would have fixed that.
Yeah.
That one?
Though the way I always feel about... Did you hear my voice crack? Am I going through a second puberty? Lord have mercy. My voice really cracked hard than a mug. Anyway, I always feel like with stuff like that, it's cheating. It's not like you're hacking the game. You're taking advantage of something that's there. You know what I mean? Like it's and it's something that
like ain't nobody faulting you for it. They just was like, damn, that was an oversight. Okay, we'll fix it next time around.
I feel like they shouldn't have fixed it because like if you didn't know how to do it,
well, do you know that it's fixed as of now?
I don't, but I have a feeling that they did, just because I imagine them being like, ooh, players having a lot of money early in the game, maybe we don't want to do that or it'll make it easy. So though I don't think that's true at all.
You gotta log like 1,000 hours to pass this game.
Exactly.
No. If we gonna sit here for 3 hours and farm this dude, then let us.
Exactly. Ooh, this is a hard one. I think I'm gonna go for
what you're choosing. Don't break it, okay?
Yeah, you can sell that. I know I don't need to buy any swords for Yusuke because I gave him a sword made out of a persona and it's super strong. Yeah. You remember that persona that I was telling you that I wanted real bad? Ame no Azume. You remember I kept talking about her?
I remember the name, yeah.
Yeah. The reason I wanted her was twofold. Well, one, the girls, the twin wardens, they have a mission where they ask you to bring them a Ame no Azume with a certain skill. So I wanted it for that, but also because you can turn Ame no Azume into the Senryo Yakusha, which is a really good katana for my guy Yusuke. Critical rate up low. Ooh, we definitely going with the critical rate up.
How's that?
That's a no-brainer. Alright. I'm gonna really have to make sure that I am killing monsters a whole bunch and really trying to get their money because I'm broke now.
Which one?
Sanhan, come back.
You always say that, and then next time I come back, you over here just swimming in money.
It's because typically when I go into dungeons, I make a point to always constantly, you know, take the
finesse them out they cash.
Yeah, not just finesse the money, but you know, in every you notice, like for instance, when I was going through that museum, how when I would use that third eye skill where he'd be like focus and the color would change, you know how there was certain like it looked like almost like just background items in the foreground that I was able to grab and stuff. The reason I always do that is because some of them have like money or you know, crap that you can sell for money, like gold pieces and etc.
Okay.
So that's why I was always doing that. Yeah. Okay, so I need to wash. Oh, that's what I need to do. I just remembered that. So I need to get my guts up immediately. Because once I get my guts to level 3, you missed it too. I wish you would have been there. Did I record it? I don't think I did. I wish I would have though. That was stupid of me not to record it. Remember I was telling you about the teacher? My teacher? The scene happened where where me, Ryuji, and Mishima, we called the maid service and our teacher showed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Well, they set me up though. They completely flaked on me, bro. They talking like they were like, "Ooh, we all gonna be here and see this." First off, they made me call because they were too scared, and then as the chick was walking to the door, they panicked and like ran out because I forgot to mention this all took place in Ryuji's mom is like a renter, or at least she owns the apartment building. Or no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She just lives there. But I guess her and Ryuji are cool with the actual landlord. And the actual landlord told them like, oh, one of our units is like vacant now. So if you want to, you know, do stuff in there, as long as you clean it up when everything's done, I don't mind.
What? It went out. Sorry.
My voice did, or the video?
Your voice.
Okay.
It's like it's vacant now if you wanna, and then it went out.
Okay. I said the landlord essentially said like if you want to hang out in there or you want to like do whatever in there, that's fine. Just make sure you clean it up after everything's said and done. So we had done it in that unit, or in that what would I call that? Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I was having a brain fart. In the empty apartment, so that, you know, obviously the maid doesn't come to any of our houses. Literally, as she's walking up to the door, bro, they both essentially wimp out and go stand on the balcony, and they're like, "You got this. It's all good. You're fine. You can handle this on your own. I need to go outside because my asthma's acting up." To which my character was like, "You don't even carry an inhaler though." And he's like, "That's a good point, but it's in remission."
I really should.
Right.
What?
And he's like, "It's in remission." My character was like, "In remission? You said asthma, not cancer. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean in remission?" I was weak, bro. But yeah, called her. She comes in calling, you know, my character like master and baby and all that good stuff. And of course, since my character is a pimp, I was replying to her like, "You already know what it is, baby girl." Master likey. Head ass. And then she finally puts two and two together, looking at me like, "Wait, don't you like go to my school?" And so yeah, she got exposed. And then she was like, "Alright, look, I'll cancel this so y'all don't have to pay." Where is this guy's office? Why can't I fast travel to it? It's stupid.
You said that last time.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. Oh, I'm dumb. Practice building. Let's see here. Where am I? I should not have skipped that. What was he saying? Let's see. What were you like in high school? Were you in clubs? I was on track team. It's been a while since I ran. That's hilarious. We don't even have a track team. It's because of they blaming the homie Ryuji on. He's a problem kid just like us. I know it doesn't make sense to me. Because according to how it's told, all of the other people that were in track with him clearly saw Kamoshida messing with everybody and hitting people. And when Ryuji finally stood his ground and was like, "Bro, chill," and the dude still wasn't responding and making threats, think Ryuji, I can't remember if Ryuji swung on him first or just got in his face and got like hostile. I can't remember. It's one of the two. But regardless, Kamoshida's response to that was to break his freaking leg. Like,
yeah.
How are y'all blaming him for that?
Because you pointed it out.
like
you should have just let him do whatever he was doing.
Right, and it's like, no, I'm not pussy like y'all. I'm not.
Right. It's like, hey, man up. Like,
right.
I said something, my leg got broken, you know, side effects.
Right.
Shit happens.
Ryuji didn't complain not once at all. But everybody else was tripping. Even though he was the one that got hurt the most. I wish you would have been here to hear like the talk that I had with Ryuji about that situation, bro. That job was heart-wrenching, bro. Cause if you well, I know you don't know this because you weren't here for this part, but
okay.
Ryuji doesn't have a dad. Well, he has a dad, but you know, his mom is a single mom. And so, you know, she raised him. Come to find out, like, when that happened and he got his leg broken, everybody started like saying like, oh, it's because he attacked Kamoshida. Of course they called in his mother to you know, the office, and she was apologizing like to everyone, right? Like all the staff and all the everything else, right? Which already hurt him. But then according to Ryuji, as they get outside and get in the car, or no, before they get in the car, no, they get in the car and then they go home, and as they're walking into the house of their, you know, into their crib, Ryuji's mom, according to Ryuji, walks in front of Ryuji, gets on her hands and knees and bows and apologizes for being a bad mother, because she's like, it obviously means that I failed you for this to have happened, and it means that I should have been better, and I apologize that I wasn't like, I'm not able to give you a better life because you don't deserve that. Bro, heart-wrenching, bro. Heart-wrenching. And Ryuji was even crying. He was like, bro, my mom should have never had to do that. And not only should she have never had to do that, she should have never felt like that, because that's not the case. She's not in the wrong at all. But yeah, Ryuji's mom took like the whole rap, and then apologized to her son about it. Like, heart-wrenching, bro. Cosmos-kun, I just found out how scary cats can be despite their cuteness. Where is this coming from? Happened on my way to school. I spied a kitten that had gotten itself stuck up in a tree. Tried rescuing it, but I ended up with a clawing. I had no idea that the cat's claws were so sharp. Bro, why does it sound like you're playing Animal Crossing?
Me?
Yes.
No.
What are you playing? I can hear the dinging in the background.
It was a block game.
Ah, okay.
I've been like addicted to it.
Which block game? There's some really good ones. My favorite.
It's like Block Sudoku or something like that.
Is it kind of like a little bit like Bejeweled, where you have to like make matches and things of that nature?
Yes and no, but it's like completely blocks. It's more like Tetris, but it doesn't come down. Like, they give you 3 and you gotta place it.
Okay. Well, if you do like those type of games, where like you do the matching like Bejeweled, where it's kind of like Tetris too. There's a great one that actually Marvel did. Marvel made one, and it's actually like way more fun than it deserves being, because
it deserves to be.
Yeah, cause it's, you know, a lot of mobile games be like trash, or at least not very good quality. What am I supposed to be saying here? I had no idea cat's claws were so sharp.
Yeah.
I'm between Talk about a reward, and I know right.
Talk about a reward. I'm a jackass.
Yeah, me too. Ooh, and that was the right answer. Thank you.
Hey.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, a lot of cell phone games tend to be trash. That's why I said it like that. But it's so much more fun than it deserves being. Like, it's a matching game, of course. But where it gets unique and fun is, so whenever you do the matching, it's kind of played out or shown. It's displayed as like a battle, right? Where you get to have 3 characters. They can be, evil or good from Marvel, whatever. 3 characters fight the opposing team of 3 to 5 characters typically. And when you match depending on the match, you will always do like damage for
it's going in and out again.
Oh no. How about now?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. So whenever you match, it does like a normal attack, right, to the enemies. But as you match, it actually keeps track of like the amount of that color you've matched, etc., etc. And then what you're able to do is, once you get it to a certain like number or level, you can then use like super attacks that not only cause a lot of damage to the enemy team, but it can also like affect the board. So like, for instance, one of my favorite ones is Spider-Man, that has 3 different attacks, right? The first one being, anytime you match blue, he does like a normal attack, but if you use his blue, if you use 3 of his blue, matches, for instance, he does a web swing where he swings through the enemy team and does a decent amount of damage to 2 of them and knocks one off balance. He has another skill for green. He has another skill for green, matches, where he shoots out web balls that do damage, but they also freeze the enemy team from acting for a set amount of turns. And then his final like super attack has it where what does he do? It's like crazy raw damage, but then he also turns a certain amount of yellow emblems on the matching board into sentries, or what he calls spider drones. And as long as they're on the board, they reduce the damage coming in for your team, but if the enemy team matches it in an attempt to get rid of them, to stop you from healing or having defense, if an enemy matches them, or if you match them, it just does more if the enemy matches it. But if you or the enemy match those sentries, they blow up on the spot, doing like insane amount of damage, and also blowing up the tiles within a 9 tile radius, giving them all back to you. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really fun. It's super addictive, and a lot of the powers are really, really cool. And make for a fun experience. I'm telling you, man, I never thought that that would be something that I was into. It sounded boring to me at first till I played it, and it was really fun, man. If only we could somehow directly reduce emotional pain in a healthy way, like putting antibiotics on a scratch.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Right? You were on a roll with picking these ones that are really good, where he has a really good reaction. Because I don't know if I told you that, but anytime you see the blue notes, that means he likes the answer. And the blue notes work a lot like the yellow notes for your skill. You need a certain amount to level up, essentially. So you always want to try to figure out which answer is going to give you the most notes, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
What was me? My heart is in such pain. It's like I'm being pierced through the chest.
Oh my.
Hold on for 1 second, Jasmine. Yo, what was I about to say? Oh, you and I need to play, Don't Starve together.
When?
Whenever you're free.
I'm free whenever. I gotta make a run today, literally, to like Jewel real quick, but that's about it.
Okay, we can play later on then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bet. Never heard. I also have a friend that has a PS4. I'm gonna ask him if he has played Don't Starve.
I actually went and bought Don't. So you have Don't Starve together?
Yeah, I have Don't Starve together.
Okay.
Well, I
got Don't Starve for free and was playing with my ex, and then we went and bought Don't Starve together so that we could play and like die all the time.
I bought it. I bought there was a bundle pack when I got it. I was able to get them both at the same time for like $7, I think.
I got them like very close to each other. Yeah, because I think Don't Starve was free, and then the other one was like $5. It was like super cheap.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. I apologize for freezing the game.
Oh no, you're fine. Okay, so yesterday when you texted me last night, I was definitely awake, but I was tripping like really hard, so I was like, yeah, no, this is not the time to try to do anything where someone can record you.
Wait, tripping
that
over.
was the first time. I had the gummy yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And that was my first time ever having it, and it hit me hard.
Oof.
Hard.
Oof.
It was crazy. And like looking back, it was like funny as shit, but it was like in the heat of the moment, I'm like, what the fuck? Can you like, how long is
So wait,
I was the only one home.
Was it kind of like what I was telling you about mine, or not quite that bad?
Not quite that bad. I was going through like damn near felt like I was sick because I was like going through hot and cold. I was I got like super calm at first. It was like super calm, and then it made me tired. And I felt like, have you ever taken like some like really good pain medicine and like it makes you tired, but then you fight your sleep and you get loopy?
Yep.
That's what I felt like. Almost dizzy, but not quite. Almost like the room was spinning, but not really.
Yeah. So
then like I took a nap, but I didn't really take a nap because I couldn't go to sleep because like I was like I was going through like, I was cold and hot. I had the heater on, and then like the bed for some reason felt cold, which it never just feels cold. Like it was just like a hope. Like my brain was like, but the bed is never cold. But I feel cold. I was like, but you're not. And then after like 2 hours, the munchies finally kicked in, and I was like hungry as shit. I ate 2 pot pies, some corn. Later on that night, I ended up making 2 quesadillas, and I ate something else, and I was just like hungry as shit constantly, and I'm like, oh my god. But then like the slight dizziness like was really weird because like I'm trying to get up to go make myself something to eat, and I'm like, well, good thing you just went shopping, you got a shit ton of stuff. And I'm like, I'm too tired to actually do it. Like, what's something quick? I was gonna put the pot pie in the oven, or like the little oven thingy we have. I was like, that's gonna take too long, so I put it in the microwave. It's like, came back here. It was like, this is the best thing ever. It was just so funny. It was like just really ridiculous, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to try that again and see, you know.
All right. Be careful.
See if I could make that a little bit better.
I'm weak.
It was so funny. It was so funny. And I'm just like at home by myself trying to like, and then I got on the phone with my sister. I'm like, so I'm not gonna let her know. So I'm gonna have to somehow act normal. How I had a conversation with her, I have no clue. I don't remember having a conversation.
Outside of just being like hot and cold real bad and like having the munchies, were you like, you weren't like me where like you were like not scared necessarily, but felt like something's off, this isn't good. My alarm bells are ringing because I either have too much or something.
It wasn't as bad as you, but weirdly enough, I did think about you during that time when I was like, I wonder if this was how he felt. But I didn't really question existence. Like I knew like things.
Right.
Like I was able to still, I was like, I'm gonna try to watch TV. I'm gonna try to watch some anime. Like I was still able to like, I knew I was here. It was just like, and I knew all the things that I did. So I knew this was like, I made sure like I hadn't been drinking for a few hours. Like, so I knew it was the gummy.
Okay.
So there was no like questioning. Like when it started happening, I was like, oh yeah, it's hitting me now. Like, so I, could process everything. I was still texting and all that other stuff. And then, but I was questioning everything a lot. I was like, should I text? No, I'm not gonna. Like, I literally almost texted you 3 times, but I didn't. Like, I kept having to question everything I did. I was like, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Not right now.
What were you
like,
afraid
I almost
of?
texted a lot. I don't know. It wasn't just you though. There was like 5 or 6 people that I was gonna text. I was like, no, you're not gonna do that right now. You'll just reply later. It's fine. It's fine.
Maybe it's because like your brain was,
and
like,
I was like,
I can't handle that.
That's fine. We'll just reply to them later.
Like his brain knew, like, look, Chica, I love you and all, but you just cannot handle a full-blown conversation with somebody at this moment.
It was like, no, you can't, unless it's someone like that you just naturally just talk to all the time and you can fake it. Because I didn't know, because I was at home alone, so it wasn't like I didn't really know how my conversation would be with someone while I was like that. So it was like, I'll be alright, I'll figure something out. It's like you'll just keep trying to go to sleep, but you're not going to sleep. I was so tired though. It's like, just let me go to sleep. It's like, no.
Just let me have this.
Hi.
Like, I really I had a lot of self conversations. It's like, you're not supposed to sleep when you're high. You're wasting the high. I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm tired though. Like, there was real conversations going on.
My controller's lagging again. Okay, there we go. Now, is this closed?
Nice.
You want to relieve some of your stress. I don't like that. Especially considering this is an adult only store. Why did they word it like that? Ew.
What is this store?
It's an adult only store.
Hey.
Flowerpedia. Actually,
why is it there?
I have no clue. Let's see, makes any video game easy. Still there, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm trying to think of which one to buy at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna go with this for now.
Yep.
Alright, I definitely need to work at some point because I'm almost out of money completely. Which is
bruh, how you keep going broke?
Look, man, there's a lot of things that I need.
These youngest don't know how to save money.
The big facts. Soldier, how do I want to do this? Well, let's see what's playing at the theater. If there's a movie for Guts, that would be amazing.
Wow.
It's not. It's about kindness.
Of course not, because, you know, you need it.
What's
right?
up?
Also,
you do need your kindness up, though. Just saying.
Yeah. I just realized I don't have enough money for a ticket. Oh wait, they're both outside. Both of the girls are, which means they must want to hang out. Because typically there's only one.
Who trying to hang out?
You know the two wardens.
All right.
Oh.
Why you say it like that?
I'll kick you back in. Like, come on, prisoner. Nah, man, I'm trying to chill.
Chill.
Like, why you keep fucking with me? Leave me alone.
Leave me alone, please.
I guess that's fine. Come again.
Ooh, that's tough. Is that what I want? That's a hard one, sis.
Which one are you trying to pick between?
Fairy Shang Sam and the Angel's Cape. The Fairy Shang Sam has better defense by like 30 plus it gives me agility plus 3, but the Angel's Cape gives me the ability to evade all types of magic.
It's like the Angel's Cape seems nice, but I feel like the Fairy whatever just is more practical. It's gonna evade a lot. Like, it's just the defense is higher, significantly higher.
That's what I was thinking.
As a general use item, it's like better.
I would agree. Equip that, and then we are gonna.
Okay. You should be grateful.
You gonna tell me to be grateful?
He just needs you to be grateful. You going to his shop,
right?
I'm gonna make it feel like he's doing a service to you,
right? Wait, I'm scared to sell these two because I can't tell if those are the same ones that characters have equipped. Let me see something. Let me see. Who has it equipped? Duke's Code. says 3. Tough. Okay, so Yusuke's got the Zen outfit. Okay, so if it says sell 2, then it won't. That means it doesn't factor in the ones that I'm wearing.
All right.
Oh, yep. Okay, cool.
You should be grateful. Come again.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's see if it...
Please, take your time.
Ooh, I definitely need that. That'll let me go more places. Let's see.
What would you like?
Kindness. It's a tough one, sis. Should I go for proficiency? No, we'll go kindness. Because I'm only in level 2 kindness, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to do one last thing, which is... Wait. Sojiro. We're going to make a run back to Shinjuku and buy those books. Yes, I know you can't sell me adult books. I don't want any. Give me the ABCs of crafting. Give me the Flowerpedia and give me that.
Yep.
Alright. And then let's go see if the movie theater by the crib is open.
Big question. So do you become an adult at some point? You're able to get this stuff? Like, why did they put the content there? I'm just wondering.
I have no clue.
Like, why even tempt us with the option?
Right.
It's like adult only store. Like, is there a way for us to hack into this and become an adult? It's like, I just need to know.
On days of rain and snow, an old man appears at this bathhouse and messes with the temperature. Oh, that improves guts. Sweet. Then I'm gonna do that. That's awesome.
People can say whatever they want. How can I help you?
They're still not selling any video games. Am I really gonna have to wait till they're gonna make me wait until Akihabara gets unlocked, which is stupid. Where else could it be? You know what? Possibly in the underground one. Hey sis, after probably like 1 or 2 more days of this, I'm gonna just pause to make me something to eat. But then I'll hop back like right after. In fact,
well, we can take a break because then I'll run to Jewel because I just gotta get alcohol before they stop selling.
Okay, no problem.
I heard that's true.
Alright, so let me finish these 2 or 3 days and then we'll call it quits.
Oh, please. Take your time.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, because I should probably eat at some point, too.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry.
What would you like?
Yeah, after so long of not eating, my stomach just stops asking for food, so...
That's how mine is, too, typically, but now it's like, nigga, if you don't give me something...
Well, mine was a few hours ago. I just went back to sleep. It was like... My stomach was like, okay, I guess you're just gonna sleep. I was like, yeah. Because I didn't go to sleep till like sometime between 11 and 12 this afternoon.
Oh wow.
I was like wide the fuck awake pretty much all night. Watched a few more episodes of One Piece.
Today you did?
Last night after I was still up for like some hours.
Gotcha. I need to make you that list.
Bruh, because I watched that whole episode with him going against, I don't know who that girl was. They was in like Lounge Town or something like that, where Roger died.
Oh,
the original king of the pirate. Yeah.
Town.
And like that whole episode where he was cooking, like, why did we need to see that? We didn't.
Definitely.
Like, oh, you're just a really good chef, like we already knew. Okay, that's fine.
Right. Yep. There's a lot of stuff in that one that's like, don't get out. Don't get out.
What's up?
You wimp. That better have gave me some guts. Only one? I hate you all.
Hey.
Had a Stewie moment, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, it just came out of me. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I apologize.
It be like that sometimes.
It really does. Please let me get a seat. I hate all of you. Hey, did you hear? There's a fan. Yes, the fortune teller. Chihaya is here. So I'm gonna start that confidant link with her. Wait, is it only at night? I can't remember. No, it's not.
Wow.
I can go today. Oh, it does say something about only at night. I guess that's fine.
Good morning. I've
What's
been
up,
thinking a
Makona?
lot about personas and palaces since yesterday.
Oh, word?
That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality. He's
Big facts.
flying
So they
around
finally
so
let
no
you
one
out
can
at
trace
night?
his steps.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust
They've been letting me
anyone.
out for a hot minute. Hold on for ones.
I bet
Well.
security's tight in there too. That's why we should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today?
No.
Understood. I'm sure you have your reasons as the leader. I'll
I
leave my
do.
schedule open after school, so talk to me anytime.
I don't know why, but for some reason I'm all of a sudden craving ramen noodles.
Yo, that's insane.
Hmm?
I said me
What?
too. I'm craving ramen. I was literally just like, what?
I don't know why. I was like, man, some ramen noodles would be so good right now.
Chicken beef. Beef.
I don't know what you just said. Chicken. I'm a chicken person.
But
yeah, it's going out again.
Alright, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Testing 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good.
So why your controller being a hater today?
I don't know, but did you see the teacher in front in the yellow shirt?
No.
Rewind the stream like 10 seconds. And look in the front of the class. There's a chick in front of the chalkboard in yellow. When we were all sitting down.
Interesting.
Do you see her?
Not yet.
Oh.
I went slightly too far back, so I'm trying to let them. Yeah.
That's Kawakami, aka, and that's also the same chick that is being a maid.
And she gotta make her money the best way she know how.
Calling random people master.
Clearly,
that's the part where I gotta tap out.
Ain't all this
right. Well, how am I gonna?
Specialty.
How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? We'll go talk to Anne. Makoto hasn't. I can't remember if you can't start her link until after that dungeon is finished. Be good, girl.
Hey.
Oh. We have plenty of time.
You talking about to finish that dungeon? Didn't you say that one was extra hard?
The one that I'm at today. I mean, right now. Yes. I know what I'm doing, so I'm pretty sure. Plus, we have almost 3 weeks to get it done, so I'm not too concerned. What was your question, actually? Did I even answer it, or did I beat around the bush?
I think I got an answer. I took it as an answer, so in my mind, I got an answer.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see here. It's not good.
Sorry.
That's from my agency. One of the model. Oh, I remember this.
Let's go.
This is when that heifer.
It's just lagging that harder.
What? Where it looks like it's not moving?
No, it's definitely still moving. I don't know if maybe you just didn't do anything for a while on. Come on.
I legitimately fell
you
asleep.
Go eat something?
Right.
Oh goodness.
Let me finish this out though. It's because I had to take. I had to take some stuff for my sickle cell, and it has me a little bit sleepy. But I'm so used to it.
That is understandable.
That typically it doesn't. Mika could get it.
I get you. We We get most of the sickle cell patients on our floor.
Do you? Where do you work at again?
Yeah, when they come into the hospital.
Where do you work?
Edward in Naperville. Steve, sorry. Yeah, it's a good job. Pay decent.
What is she talking about? Of course, once a year for examinations at school. It's not what she's talking about. So you're gonna keep it a secret from. You're gonna keep all. She's. Mika, don't do this. I can already see where this is going. Anne is being 100% honest with you. Yes, those are airhead answers, but she's not lying. I get it. Guess it's hard trusting someone you just met. That's not it. I just really don't think about that stuff. It has nothing to do with not trusting. It's more that modeling is a hobby for me. Uh-oh. You see that face? I can already tell this girl about to be a snake. And senpai, that's so horrible. What do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys? Oh, you are a snake. You are a cold-hearted snake, woman. Oh, you fuck off. Are you reading this? You see how she's setting her up?
I'm just getting to the Anna Senpai, like, what do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys?
Which she clearly never said.
Alright.
Ever.
She just said it was a hobby.
Everyone tries so hard to make sure the product is the best. You are a snake! Don't worry, we all know that you're giving it your all. But you guys work so much harder than me, and I'm still the one. Oh, I can't stand this hoe. I can't stand this hoe.
Wait!
Trying to throw her under the bus. And Chan, the truth is, we had both you and Mika-chan come down as substitutes for our missing model. We wanted both of you on the cover, but if you're not really interested, and you better speak up and say I am. Don't worry, I can do it alone. Yo, you are a snake! You are a snake, Mika! Oh my god, I want to rip them pearls off your neck and hang you with them. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, that's a little dark. Maybe maybe not hang you, but definitely give you a couple welts on the arm. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. I feel like if you're just a garbage human being, and this hoe gonna turn around and smile.
What?
You're so mean.
It's alright, she gonna get hers.
Bro, this girl is a snake. What's the last thing she said?
Don't worry, I can do it alone. I read the content docs on my way here.
You see how much she's a snake, bro? So, keep it civil, you two. Anyway, you're good to go, Mika-chan. Sorry about all this, Ann-chan. We won't be needing you today. You are the worst. And also, these two dudes shooting are idiots. If she didn't want to be here, why are y'all believing her? Why would she show up if she truly felt that way? Idiots. You know what I mean? Mika is saying like, oh, she doesn't care. She doesn't respect it. If she didn't, here, right, but she's here though. If that was the case, this was optional. You couldn't force her to come to this. You said you had a shortage, and if she'd be down, we'd appreciate if she came through. So this was by choice. The fact that she's here period, should let you know, okay, somebody lying here. And just saying Mika's narrative doesn't make sense. So clearly she's got to be the one that's lying. Like, this is smart.
But Anne needs to also learn how to speak up for herself.
Facts. That's big facts. That's big facts.
Because had she said, no, that's not what I said, then that's all there would have been.
Exactly. We'll reimburse your transportation expenses, though, and even throw in a little extra for your trouble. Well, that's nice, but y'all are still slime bags for believing that heifer.
Facts.
And yes, I did just break out the word heifer. We going back to the 80s, baby. I really screwed that up. Yeah, you did. If I remember correctly, she actually likes this answer more. Yep. Which is crazy. Why would she admire that about her? This woman is a snake.
Hey, but at the end of the day, it's something she actually want to do. Like, she doing what she got to do, and at the end of the day, as Anne said, like, she ain't super interested in it. Like, it is what it is. It's a hobby. Whereas some people, like, dedicate literally their whole fucking lives to this, and they about that, and she's like, okay. I've moved on now. Maybe, but yet again, I don't really know.
Still wasn't Mika's fake crying pretty incredible.
Wait!
Lamau, why are you giving this woman compliments? Crocodile tears, chance to force enemies to ask for less during negotiation. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Well, tonight I need to try to get the social link of the fortune teller going. Hopefully.
You're back.
Hey!
Oh, but first, well.
Hey!
Oh, close to improving her guts. But wait, who else is texting me? Oh, I know.
Everybody.
I knew it. Akechi.
Akechi?
Yeah. Oh, you haven't met Akechi yet. Akechi is a detective that is trying to expose the Phantom Thieves, and he's been going on TV essentially saying like, well, one, I don't even believe that they're real, but if they are real, I believe that they should be arrested and tried in the court of law, because what they're doing is taking away the rights of a human being, like in the sense that they're forcing people to change their personality, and even if the people were evil before, even still, to force a person into changing themselves like that is highly unethical in his opinion. What else did he say? I don't remember, but yeah, that's what he was saying. But somehow me and him got cool, because not cool, but Morgana was essentially like, well, he clearly doesn't like us, and he's a detective, and he may be on to us a little bit, so it may be a good idea to do the whole keep your enemies, your friends close, enemies closer type thing. And also try to like slightly pull info out of him about like what the police think about the Phantom Thieves and whether they're taking any action, etc., etc.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, that's a catchy. And then Mishima, and then alright. Do I want to go to the fortune teller tonight? Or do I want to maybe increase with somebody else? Like, it's a tough one. Akechi, Mishima. This is hard. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go kick it with Akechi, cause the fortune teller chick is there all the time, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm stupidly walking into a corner. Let's see.
Make yourself at home.
What does luck do exactly? Is it like the chance that I can defend, that I can like dodge a move maybe?
It's just luck for everything, but
I don't know. I'll sit on it. But for now, anyway.
Hi.
Sweet, I have enough knowledge and charm, baby.
What do you want to do?
Alright, tomorrow is the last day. I'm gonna get something to eat. You hear me, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I gotta remember to grab some new.
It was quite nice.
So I'm at the store.
What just happened just made me so mad. Did you see how small those cakes were? I hate when shops do that. There's actual restaurants that do that. Talk about like it's high end. If I can eat your cake in one bite, then you shouldn't be serving it to me. That is not a serving.
Our personal standards.
Yes.
Technically, it's probably an actual serving. We just don't go by what we should be eating.
Nah, bruh.
Like,
not what I'm talking about. Cause I'm talking about like when they give you like those super duper small. You know how like some high end restaurants do that thing where like they give you extremely asinine, just petite, tiny servings of food. And 9 times out of 10, like the plate is more artistically covered in like condiments or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And then you get the food and it's like, bro,
what is this?
Right. By the time it makes it past my front 2 teeth, it's already gone essentially. My tongue don't even get to taste it because by the time it hit my mouth, it's so small, it's instantly gone. I don't even have the time to taste it. Like, I don't understand why they do that at all. Except for being greedy, because they know if it's cooked real well, a person is like, ooh, I kind of want to get more. And because the servings are so small,
ain't nobody paying $30 for multiple plates of the same thing. Pass.
Bruh, you and me pass, but I guarantee you there's some people out there that are terrible with their money or just feel like they balling that would be like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm going down that road. It's crazy, man.
I'm good.
Right?
I like to eat to get full. I do like to eat, but I like to eat to get full, not just sitting here chilling.
Right. Which one should I say, sis, is between your life must be so hard and I can shoo them away? Which response should I go with?
I'm still waiting to get to that point so I know what you're responding to. Okay. Oh, there we go. Looks like I've been spotted. What type of person is he?
Like a calm, level-headed person, but a realist. How else would I describe him?
Maybe your life must be so hard.
Nice.
And then I'm kind of like, I could shoo them away. He's like, no, you know. Cause I doubt he's gonna be like, yeah, do that for me. There we go.
Hold on a moment.
I'm dead. I'm weak.
Did he just give him his glasses?
Yes, and do you see how this man's hair looks though too? I get taking my glasses, but why did you copy the whole look?
He was literally just trying not to look like himself.
Right.
Oh gosh, I can hear myself.
Oh, you heard? It's because I was checking to see where we were on my phone. I suppose I better learn. Wait. I suppose I better learn to watch what I say. I'm torn between it's a necessary evil, or I should have taken a picture. Both are snarky, and I like both. I'm gonna go with taking a picture. Did this man literally just threaten me?
All right.
I'm hungry, dude. I think I might order a pizza. Maybe.
I went and bought some more of those deep dish pizzas. Oh my god, it was so good.
What
Even when I
called?
warmed it back up later. Oh shit, I don't know. I have to take a picture and send it to you.
Oh.
I got them from Meyer.
Nice.
I'll see you later.
Wait, did my relationship with him not go up? It didn't.
Who is he again? Is he the detective?
Yeah, he's the detective.
Okay.
Well, one of the detectives.
He just looks extra young.
He is extra young. Our relationship didn't level up. What was the point of that then?
For you just to have a conversation with him.
I'm super mad right now.
Hey!
I think that was a waste of time.
It was a super waste of time. Ooh, game secrets. Well, I don't have any video games yet, so... Nightlife hotspots. Let's see.
Yeah.
This means I'll be able to get more points from watching movies now.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Did you know that Teru Teru Bozu was originally female? What? According to the song, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Xiaoxingyang. When it came to Japan, it looked like a monk, perhaps on whether became male in the history of the world. It's not uncommon to twist people's genders for politics or religion. Now Cosmos, go look at the picture.
Here's a question.
Joanne of Arc, that's obvious. Well, I think a pope? It's a pope. For sure. Right? Am I right? Yeah, I was right.
I don't know yet.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
I wish I wouldn't have looked, because I was right. I should have just believed in myself. But, in my defense, I said it out loud multiple times before I pressed the button, because I thought.
Oh.
Nice going.
I'm just getting where they put a pope.
I really need to get that guts up, man. Alright, here's hoping that I'm able to do it today. Let's see. Come on. They keep killing me by giving me all these good links. I need to kick it with Yusuke too. This is the worst. How do I want to do this? I don't know, man. Let's go by the theater first. What is playing? Something about guts, hopefully.
Wow.
No kindness.
Well, what's up?
Alright. You know what? We're gonna go hang out with Yusuke. And then tonight, with the Big Burger. Or... Oh wait. What book do I have? What?
I don't remember which one you took out.
What would you like?
Because we were waiting on the speed read one.
Here.
Alright, let's level this up.
I see.
Mabufu Maragi. Nah. I'm good, actually. Let's just kick
It's
it.
you. Why?
Chill out, bro. It's fine. We got hella days.
Please hear me out.
Oh, that painting's
Everybody
dope.
really tripping about it, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Indeed. To tell the truth.
Yeah, 3 notes, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give me that level up, baby.
All right.
Oh, my poor little baby. Simbizi knocked out. He's knocked out in my lap. Yeah, he's gone. Let's see. I want to thank you again, getting a raw, unfiltered opinion. I was even able to come up with a new interpretation. Thank you for your help. I'm on a roll right now. I should keep this momentum and apply it to the fan leaves. I'm looking forward to it, homie. Even though I guess that wasn't the right answer because it didn't give me any more notes. Alright. Guts. It's guts time. Nothing else.
You're back.
The goal of the day is to get them guts up.
Right.
Could have written it? Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichigo Oya. I see. This article... If the palace ruler sees it, and his cognition of the phantom thief... Hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. We have to paint us in a positive light. You should go try and get her to write some more articles about...
Hey sis, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the restroom.
Okay.
There's nothing inside.